Hi guys, Dan Cooper here from Pro Tools Expert, and today I want to talk about Unmixed Drums by Zynaptiq. Now this plugin claims to attenuate or amplify drums in real time in a mixed song. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Now it's been out for a little while and I've been using it over the last couple of weeks or so in pre-production. And what I want to do in this video is quickly show you how I've been using this to help me recreate a recording that's quite a few years old here in Pro Tools. Now I've come to think of unmixed drums as having sort of 3 levels of difficulty, if you will. You've got main, fine tune and curve, or as I like to think of it, beginner, intermediate and advanced. Now on the main page here, we've got this dial in the middle, this magenta dial, that we can either roll back or forwards. Pulling it back will turn the drums down in the mix, and pushing it up and forwards should bring the drums out of the mix, making it sound more punchy. Now, I've got a song here, I'm just going to play it. So it's a song that was done a few years back, and I've wanted to re-record this for some time. But the mix is a bit muddy, bit over-compressed, and I couldn't really hear what's going on in the mix. So what Unmixed Drums has let me do is turn the drums up. Let's have a listen. And back. So what I wanted to do was hear exactly what the drum groove is doing so that I could recreate it. So this let me increase the drums in the guide track to make the hi-hats and the snare and the kick drum sort of a bit more defined. And what that let me do, as you can hear now, is recreate the drums. Take my drums out. Guide track with Unmix. Now, when I got the drums down, I still wanted to use the guide track so I could hear the vocals and the other parts of the production. Now, this is where we can use this, again, this dial in the middle to roll back the drums. Let's go back to the guide track. The drums have definitely been toned down. Now this let me work with my drums alongside the guide track, which helped a lot in getting all these parts down properly. So what I can do now is put the rest of the production in with this unmixed drums. And let's solo the guide track with the attenuated drums. So a very cool plugin, very unique, but then again all the plugins from Zynaptiq are very unique. Now I've thought of this plugin over and over again really as a pre-production tool. It can be very good if you are looking to sort of take drums away, but with these types of plugins where you're sort of trying to remove things or fix things, you are going to get artifacts. That's kind of sort of part and parcel of these things. But we do have these extra bits of control, as I was saying earlier. So if you wanted to, let's go back to the track and let's try and boost the drums even more. They really are, they really are. Now we've got up here, fine tune. We're going to adjust the attack and release of the effects. They really are, they really are, they really are, they really are, they're free, they're got the thresholds. The best things in life are. And again, if you need to go a little bit further, we've got curves. Now this is sort of frequency dependent controls. I haven't really played around with this a lot, but you kind of get the idea. You can kind of hone in a little bit more on maybe the kick. Oh, you and me. And the controls at the bottom here, threshold, drum level and release, are the same controls you got on the first page. Let's pull the drums out. But it is a very cool plugin. I mean, if you had a mix that just needed a little bit more punch, say you're a mastering engineer, you know, if you spent a little bit of time with this, it could just bring that little bit more definition out in the mix.
They really are, they really are, they really are, they're free, they're free, they're free, they're free.
Now at the top we've got a limiter as well, which is quite nice if you are pushing the drums. Save you from clipping your audio.
They really are, they're free, they're free, they're free, they're free. The best things in life.
So yeah, it's got quite a lot. I mean, at the top we've got some really useful presets. Zynaptiq say they've spent a long time trying to get these to work over a broad amount of material. So these are well worth sort of clicking in and switching between. So what are my final thoughts on Unmixed Drums by Zynaptiq? Well, it's a plugin that's very unique. I've found it useful in pre-production and helping me kind of re-record songs, because that is quite a big part of my work. And if I've got a tool now, which is this, that can help me separate elements within a mixed track, well, that's a good thing. That's only going to help me get things done quicker. Zynaptiq offer a 30-day free trial on all their plugins. Go get yourself the demo of this, have a little play for yourself, try it on lots of different types of music, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I've been Dan, and thanks for watching.